It's bad enough that they pester the good people in this country. Stop pestering businesses as well. Hi, it's me again. And yet, TV licensing love to send out a letter, don't they? They love it. The amount they spend on letters, it's in the millions, by the way, the amount they spend on letters each year. Millions. That comes out the TV license fee fund. Millions and millions. But it's not enough for them to try and scare the normal people like me and you into paying for something we might not need. Because more and more people are cancelling and they're losing a bit of revenue, now they're targeting businesses again as well. So if you've got a business and you don't have a TV license for that business, you might get this letter. So I thought we could go through it together and I'll let you know all about it. Have a look at the headline on this. Look, big red letters again. Your premises are being investigated. Why let a prosecution damage your business reputation? Damage your business reputation. I'll tell you, if you had like a kid's shop, like a toy shop or something like that, and you wasn't paying the BBC any of your money, that would help your reputation, right? It would help your reputation. But it's a tricky one with the businesses because, you know, when they come and knock on your door when you're at home to investigate your TV license situation, hello mate, who are you? I'm for TV licensing. And you just say, no thanks mate, you shut the door. Businesses, they can walk in, you've got a cafe, coffee shop, anything like that, TV repair shop, they could just waltz in, can't they? Just ask them to leave is what I would do. Go away mate, who are you? TV licensing, get out of my shop son. That's it. What are you going to say? Don't say anything more to that. If they keep trying to talk, get out of my shop son. That's what I would do. But let's go through this anyway and see if we need to be concerned by any of it. Dear Sir/Madam, very presumptive. I may be neither of those things. You don't know. Our database shows there is no TV license at your premises. By law, we have to investigate this. By law, you have to investigate that. Does that not sound a bit half-truthy to you? Because there's no law saying you have to have a television license unless you watch or record anything that's been broadcast or use BBC iPlayer. If you don't do either of those things, and many coffee shops, cafes, etc. don't have a telly in them at all, you don't require a television license, do you? Now, there is a bit of a problem with this with businesses, is that people could have a laptop plugged into the wall and be watching iPlayer. And if they're plugged into the wall, the premises they're sitting in requires a television license. If they're just on batteries, like this, and they have a television license at home, someone sitting in your coffee shop can watch Homes Under the Hammer on iPlayer. No problem. Yeah, it's tricky. Let's get through more of it and then we'll get onto all that. We know there are many pressures on your business and we don't want to add to them. To avoid inconvenience and the damage a prosecution could do to your reputation, please contact us today. If customers or staff on your premises are watching or recording live TV programs on any channel device or downloading or watching BBC programs on iPlayer, they must be covered by a TV license. The only way to be sure they're covered is for you to buy a license. That's the only way, is it? That's the only way to ensure they're covered. You could also, as many places have done, I've seen it, put a little poster up saying, we don't have a telly license here and we're not going to buy one. So you can't watch or record anything that's been broadcast or use iPlayer in these premises. But knock yourself out watching Netflix or Disney Plus or YouTube and that. You just can't do that. You could also do that and then not require a television license. The problem is you're not responsible for what your customers do in your shop. Like I say, the rules are absolutely ridiculous, right? So you've got a coffee shop and you've got a customer sitting there enjoying a frappe latte macchiato nonsense with oat milk or soy milk. Obviously, not proper milk, it doesn't exist anymore. But anyway, digressing. If they're sitting there on their laptop and they're watching last night's EastEnders on iPlayer, right? If they've got a television license at their home address, they can watch EastEnders on their laptop in your coffee shop, even though you don't have a telly license. Unless they plug into the mains power. The most ridiculous rule of them all, right? If they plug into the mains power, now the premises must have a television license for them to watch last night's EastEnders. How does that make any sense at all? The rules are purposely confusing to try and get you stitched up. And that's how they sell so many TV licenses to coffee shops and cafes and that, because they make it so confusing. All you got to do is put a sign up by the till saying no television license on these premises, so you can't watch or record anything that's been broadcast or use iPlayer while you're here. Otherwise, do what you like. That's all you got to do. So, and I'm seeing it more and more. Don't be shy to put it up. Don't be shy to put it up. You can even put a link to my website address on there if you want. Put TV license stop on there. Actually, I might make some posters and give them for download, actually. Follow up in the future about that. I'll try and make some posters. I won't have time to do it today. So you can download them, print them out and put them in your premises. And I'll put a link on there that people can go to a QR code. People love a QR code, don't they? They can go to, and it'll give them all the information about why you don't require a television license at your premises. I promise you I'll do that. Not today, but I will come back and do that. Right, what else does this say? TV can be great for business. For example, keeping customers entertained in waiting areas. Whatever you use your TV for, if you need a license, it costs £159. See over the page for more and blah, blah, blah. It says if you need a TV license. That's quite good. That's quite good. They have, whilst they're trying to scare you and using your reputation as a business, that's scary, isn't it? You know, whose reputation is going to be damaged by having a TV? Makes no sense, does it? But they have given the actual information here, watching a recording, live TV programs on any channel device or using iPlayer. It's the true information. If you don't do either of those things, you don't need a television license for yourself or for your business premises. You don't have to tell them that you don't. You can just ignore this. How they think it's okay to demand money like this is beyond me. But they do think it's okay. And they also think it's very okay to send someone to your premises to demand money with menaces and try and scare you and stitch you up into paying for it. Now you can buy a TV license now. Yeah, that's obviously the main thing. If customers and staff never watch or record live TV programs and never download or watch BBC programs on iPlayer, you can tell us. Yeah, you can tell them, but you don't have to. You don't have to. It's up to you if you do. But I think if you tell them, you're opening up a line of communication with them, and they believe, whether rightly or not, I haven't got the facts to back it up, that 1 in 8 people declare it falsely and actually do need a license. So they will send someone just to double check and to sell you a license, obviously. I think you're guaranteeing yourself a visit if you tell them you don't require a license. And then you've got the big red box here. What happens if I don't act now? One of our officers may investigate your premises in person. If they find evidence of your staff or customers are watching, recording, downloading, you could be prosecuted and fined up to £1,000 plus any legal costs, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the maximum fine is £1,000. Very rarely given out, though. Very rarely given out. But I don't know about with businesses. I know on a personal level for households, the average fine is about 150, 160 quid. I don't know, don't have any numbers for what the fine would be for a business. Sorry, so it could be £1,000. But all you got to do is put that poster up in the wall. And if you get one come in, they'll just come in, they'll go to the counter, or they might even look around like they're important or something. Go, who are you? Oh, I'm from TV Licensing. Get out. You're not welcome here. And they have to go. They have to go, right? That's what I would do. That's what I would do. You don't necessarily have to brief all your staff or anything like that. Just a poster on the wall should be enough. And if you see anyone watching EastEnders on their computer or whatever, just make sure it's not plugged in. Everything's hunky-dory, isn't it? But yeah, they're starting to bother businesses. And it's a bit more confusing with businesses. And they're using the business reputation thing and that. Probably will sell a few licenses. Probably will. So do you have a business and do you have a television license for your business premises? You've got a cafe or a coffee shop or anything really. Let me know. Let me know if you pay for the TV license or you don't pay for the TV license. And do you have a poster? I've seen a few about it. There's been a few stories about it on the internet. And as I said, it is something I will work on. I'll work on it. Give me a couple of days because I'm a bit rushed off my feet with work at the minute as well. And I'm buying a new place. So that's taking up a lot of my time and paperwork for that. Once I've got all that sorted out, I will make the posters, I promise. I'll make a quick video about it and I'll put them on the website, tvlicensestock.co.uk, for people to download. I will do that. So let me know your thoughts on it in the comments as always. And thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because that way, hopefully I'll see you in another video again soon. Ta-da.